Hey guys, welcome back to Vid-Bits. My name's Brian, aka Pops, and I'm hanging out with you. And we are back with some more celebration for Zelda's 40th anniversary, considering the fact that it was released on the Famicom disk system just 40 years ago, to around this 24-hour period, you know, depending on where you are regionally. But we're going to run it 2 or 3 times, see if we can continue to push our times for this specific version. We got a 53-minute time yesterday, which is pretty sweet. But hopefully you guys are down with that and are enjoying Zelda's 40th anniversary in whichever way you see fit. And again, I will be starting in just a couple minutes, so while you're getting settled in, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, we really appreciate a subscription from you, because if you like this type of stuff, we do it all the time. Vintage games, modern games, stuff like that. All kinds of stuff, speedruns, score attacks, all that type of stuff. So we will be starting in just a mere 3.5 minutes. Please get your popcorn ready, get yourself a cold beverage, and we will be starting in just a couple minutes. Stick around. Pardon me. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a whirl. Get this first one in. So I should probably do reset, and as soon as I click on the game, I'll hit start. Would love to see this be the stream that pushes over to 3,700 subs. It could happen. Alright guys, 3, 2, 1, and go. I really shouldn't count this loading time here, but people count that when they're doing like timer-based stuff. Even though really it should be like the second you can move, you know. I played on original hardware yesterday. Today I am doing Nintendo Switch Online. This may be difficult. There we go. There we go. There's some bombs. Welcome, welcome everyone. Braden's the one that got me saying the double welcome, but I appreciate it. Who's gonna be that first person to sub on the live? We just need 12 more subs to hit 3,700, which would be super, would be freaking awesome. Ooh. You guys move out of that area so I can get in? Thank you. Thank you. I wanted him to go in there. Oh crap. Intentional death to get me back to the middle of the map. Oops. Oh, it did it. It had no rightful business doing that. Now, the only good thing about playing on the Nintendo Switch Online version versus the one I played last night was with the Pole's voice in the Famicom version, I was playing with a dog bone controller, so I didn't have the ability to scream into the mic per se. So, you know, Pole's voice you can't defeat with arrows, so it can be quite tricky. But in the Nintendo Switch Online version, they mapped that to you just being able to push the select button to mimic that. So I can just hit the select button when that happens and it'll be able to, pardon me, wipe out the room of Pole's voice. Which is good. What's up, Tech? Hopefully you're doing well. Oof. Excuse me, are you Link? I'm a process server. Zelda has an NCO on you. Please stay at least 1,000 feet away from her. No bombs is no bueno. Well... Well... Fish sandwiches? This is not looking very good for me. I have a heart? No? Thank you. Warm-up game. The goal's really just to get it under an hour, you know? That's fun, just to be able to run it in under an hour. Oof. It's such a waste to just leave, but I'm leaving. It's better to leave and, you know, continue to live. Because now I can just do what I wanted to do anyways. Just fast travel to... Boop. What's up, EFJ? The sky is falling? Hopefully not. Okay, I'm gonna take a restart because it's just getting too bad. I've detoured too much from what I normally do. Oh, okay. Okay, I was hoping that's what you meant. Something akin to that. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go and try again. 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's not detour too far from the battle plan here. I'm also getting acclimated to using this Pro controller instead of the beautiful Dogbone controller I was using. Have those Nintendo Switch Online NES controllers, but there's no way to sync it up to the Switch 2 right now, so... kinda... yeah, I don't know. Meh. Yes! We are doing pretty well. Zelda's anniversary, man, it's pretty sweet. You know, and I've had some of the best channel growth ever. In the last 48 hours. Actually had some really great channel growth. So, algorithm's been very blessing us recently, and we're thankful for that. I hope that something knocks you out of your sadness. I have to get the thing that reads it out. Oh, the Olympics are over. There's a third-party adapter. Oh, shit! Sorry, I was trying to read chat. I found a third-party adapter so you can try to play the game. They might only be 2 runs, but 2 good runs. No, don't worry about it. I don't have the stupid thing where I can have people read. I'll just put it right there. Don't apologize at all. This is for fun. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not getting, not professionally running it right now, and I gotta find a setup situation where I can read chat better, or the thing where it reads out things to me, maybe, when I'm speedrunning. Gun or bow and arrows? Or what? We had a bomb drop right off the rip, too. Hey, yeah, thank you for not being one of those people that tell me that I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it the way I want to do it. I'm working with a gated freaking Pro Controller right now. Hey Ty, good afternoon. You gotta believe. Oh yeah. I had a bad run with my Friday stream, but it's okay. There's 2 more Friday the 13th this year, so and I will definitely train up a little bit more. Oh man, I wish I was using the NES controller. You have to get whatever you're talking about. They really need a translation of this game. God, these guys. Let me go! He got through. Their sword hands. Oof. Oh yeah, this is one of those things that you talked about at the lunch table, you know? Strategies and, you know, how to fight enemies or, you know, what order to do dungeons. Real, like, tip trading stuff. Back when people had, like, the Code to Tyson memorized stuff. I know that the rules were, as long as the parents were okay, we were allowed to trade games once the parents kind of like talked it over. And I guess it probably was the parents were like talking about, you know, value, making sure that it was equal and stuff across the board because they knew what they paid for games usually. But like it was a better value for the parents because that way they could prolong, you know, giving me annoying when am I gonna get another game thing if your birthday wasn't stretched out close, you know, between Christmas and stuff to space that stuff out. I remember some really good trades. I traded, what was it? I think it was a game I got called Snake Rattle and Roll, which was okay, but I traded it for Ninja Gaiden because my friend just could not do anything with Ninja Gaiden. Now, neither did I, and it's still on the dreaded list of games I've never beat, but, you know, for the value, I thought I got a really good deal there. I also traded, for Bart versus the World, I traded, world-class track meet, so I really felt like I got the better end of the deal there. You know. I can speed, oh god, I already went there, duh. God, dumb, so dumb. I can speedrun getting to level 6. That's what you'd get from me. Never beat it before. That's on the list. Slackinator put up a guide to getting through the last couple of levels, so I'm gonna probably feel like that's gonna make me feel justified in waiting as long as I did to do it. So I'm gonna probably study his stuffs, and this will be the year that we beat Ninja Gaiden. Super excited about that. I've been just like waiting to figure it out on my own, but now that somebody that I've talked to, oh god, hey, let's go walk right up and kiss this dude. The D-pad on this Pro Controller 2 is just not, yeah. Warping. Yeah, let's just go up to that like I actually have the shield. Like I just literally approached it like it was not a thing and it was there. Oof. Oof. 9-minute blue ring, it's alright. I just keep switching back and forth between the D-pad and the... Well, that was good. The D-pad and the joystick, and the analog, and I'm almost feeling like the analog's probably better, which is just weird trying to acclimate playing Zelda to an analog stick. I'll tell you, the sound is very satisfying. Like, I love traditional Zelda, like, sound effects, but knowing what, like, this is, it's pretty satisfying. Ordered the NYX third-party Switch 2 Joy-Cons. They have Hall Effect. There's several companies making Hall Effects for Switch 2, which is crazy. Knock on wood, I just haven't had the same problems other people have had with drift on Switch products, I guess. I don't know, it's just maybe how I treat my stuff. Nice. You have to let me know how they work out for you. Like the dungeon doors snapping open and all that, that's just crazy. I just don't feel like I have the precision though with the directional pad. You didn't either until your kids started playing. Fair enough. Just making me do two things too many times. I literally have to make sure I take my hand completely, or my thumb completely off the D-pad though, to make sure I don't. This is gonna be a nightmare when I'm going against freaking the Blue Knights. The blue, Dark Nuts. Isn't that just such more... How's Bray? He's doing okay, he's working right now. He will be streaming some... Look, Ma, I got a raft. He will be, streaming some Binding of Isaac after this. So... That's crazy. People have said that before, which is just crazy. I mean, you don't know, how other people hear your voice, but I understand that, though. Why is that key over instead of right in the middle of the screen? That's weird. That was weird. You haven't slept well? I'm sorry about that. Hopefully, hopefully it gets better for you. Just try to put yourself in a situation that's going to give you favorable conditions to sleep, like not over-caffeinating close to bedtime. Stuff like making sure that your mind is rested, so wind down stuffs. You know what I mean? Wind down routine. You made a mess of this room. That was not supposed to go that sloppily. Laser sword. Isn't it better than the laser cats, though? Hacking up lung butter does not sound fun. I love the sound of the bomb. It's like, I can't even like replicate how cool it is. Don't mess with my laser sword. We'd be laser swording. Yep, me too. I agree. Wish we got it. Got the disc system in the US too. Are you kidding me? That was an epic fail. That is my fault, but it's an epic fail. really screwing me up here because there's no reason for me to go back to that other place now besides that heart container. And I have to get it. Oh, lame. Link thinks he's as cool as Hawkeye. Getting hit resets the counter. It's what's screwing me from getting bombs. There it is. I hate this controller for this game. Absolutely atrocious. Somewhere Smokey the Bear is crying, Link set fire. Set the tree on fire. Yeah, only you can prevent forest fires. They were passively telling you to make sure that your parents didn't set the forest on fire when you went there, so that they can go hang out with their friends. Family, community, camping trips. Aw, lame. Only you can prevent your family from setting the forest on fire. And we're gonna make a lovable mascot that's gonna make you feel like, you know, you definitely want to do that. You definitely want to make sure your parents aren't dumb. While they're getting drunk and high in the woods, you know, taking you out there for that family camping trip that somebody in the family probably don't want to be on. And then, you know, they don't take care of the fire and they're like, shit, this is happening all the time. What can we do? Well, we can make the kids do it. Make them be like feel guilty about it, and then they won't stop pestering their parents about it too. Like, all right, fine, I'll put the fire out before we go to bed. Jeez, like, what do you mean? That's like the simplest of requests. Why are we acting like we're asking for so much here? I'm sure that the parents loved the agenda for recycling too. They're like, oh my god. Kid won't shut up about how we're not recycling. What am I gonna do? God, I murdered that Triceratops. That's not what it is. This first round's pretty scuffed already because, you know, I'm flopping around like a fish on land with this controller. Wonderful me. Luckily, this next dungeon, before we go to get the Master Sword, I'm sorry, the Magical Sword, is not long at all. The micro adjustments are just not working. I'm not intentionally trying to run into enemies. I'm trying to do stuff like this, and, you know, see how it just like went up just like a little bit there? That was stupid. That right there was stupid. But like, see how I'm just doing that? That's what I'm trying to do. Because sometimes it's just like getting in between a line of enemies and making them change paths and all that stuff. But the Switch Pro controller is fighting the shit out of me. No, the dinosaurs are dead. Were they dinosaurs or were they dragons? Mythological beasts. That's what they were either way. It's not like crazy. It's not crazy. What do you mean there's dragons existed? No, they didn't, but dinosaurs did. Okay. Alright then. Thank you for coming. 6 o'clock show is not the same as the 8 o'clock show. But now the dinosaurs are dead. It's all your fault. Okay, now let's see if we can do block clipping with this shit. This will be fun. Oh wow, somehow I still did it. I have no idea how. How do Asian dragons supposed to fly without wings? I don't know. Look at this big letter D, Mom. Are you proud of me? Nope, now all the dragons are dead. I just stabbed him in his head 3 times like, wee, wee, wee. They float because hydrogen that produces fire. There you go. There you go. I'd bite. See, now that's a dragon, and guess what he got? He got stabbed in his head 3 times for being a dragon. We're like, no. I just love getting hit. I'm doing it on purpose now. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. What I really wanted was this one. This way. This one, that one, this one, that one, this one, that one. Is that a good hook? Asking for a friend. Do 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 do. Ow, ow, ow! Get out of my fucking way! Ow! Get out of my way! I just don't have to kill you all the time, but now you're in my fucking way. This is not what I wanted. I did not want to go into this dungeon with this little health. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Okay, I'm really asking for it. I'm asking for it. I have no business going in here without a potion. It's like, this is the part where they're like, man, someone should have clipped that. Like, yep. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, balls. I can't. I can't. Man, look. Okay. As much as I appreciate all the extra sound effects, I might switch over to the back to the NES because I can't. Like, it controls like a bag of farts, and you're trying to just grasp these bag of farts. Literally have it, that controller, the NES Online controller, in the other room, and just like, yep, sure great to be able to use that. I am not trying to get hit by everything. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna crash out. It's not worth it for just the extra sound effects. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. Like, I love that, like, but until I can get that adapter you're talking about, I'm just gonna run it on the retro USB AVS. Well, it's probably port 3 instead of 1. Alright. Now let's see if I have a million. Now we can show you that, you know, the difference between trying to play with crap. Alright, so I need to do a reset and then I go. So reset. No, I don't think I should have to do it from there. Probably from once this is off the screen. Sure, I don't care. Take 12 seconds off. It's fine. Alright, thank God we're back to normal. There's still going to be a bit of it, but not nearly like what the hell I was dealing with. There's just something about the dog bone, man. I can make micro edits to my movements, and it's comfortable. But when you have like a premium experience, like the Retro USB Nintendo AVS, and I'm not sponsored, and the guy doesn't make them anymore, but, you know, he used old new stock of like the power and the reset buttons on this console and everything. It's not a clone console, it's built from the ground up so that you can have an HD Nintendo experience where the pixels aren't stretched and mutilated and all that. And it's providing the amazing display you see here. You know, I was playing on the actual Nintendo Switch Online and it shows you, you know, how good that looks, but it was shrunk in, so this is not shrunk in at all. It's formatted to be where it needs to be. That is the second time I've thought that that door was there. The Mandela effect. The door was there. That was beautiful. Sorry, I was reading the chat. No means no. It does. Did on the Switch Online, which we're no longer on that. We're now on actual hardware. The only difference is because I'm playing it on the Nintendo AVS and everything, I don't have, that's why some of the dragon sounds and stuff aren't coming through, because it doesn't have all of the same sound set. It's mimicking a lot of it. Oh. I usually just wipe there, but for some reason I didn't this time. Oh, the fact that we actually did just do it. Yeah, there's a reason why I just die there. Jeez. This is a long-ass trek. What do you mean? This is Zelda right now. What are you talking about? Is that the name of the character I'm using? Is that Zelda? You know what? Kill the knight, and all he does is poop out a bomb. Typical. EFJ says, I know nothing. I know nothing. It's definitely know that saying. You like the sword? You get the briefcase. It's a stabby sword. That's like Peter Pan's sword. That's where you come to get rich. I remember the first time as a kid, I was so proud that I grinded up enough money to get the arrows before I got the bow, because I knew that that was what was coming. And I'm like, I don't want to use the bow because I'm losing all my money. Lucky. Not the only thing I'll run back for. In a true speedrun, I really shouldn't worry about this because I never used the item. Shouldn't really even worry about that. That room's not even really worth it either. I remember when I was a kid standing all the way across that room and just being so fearful. Bombable from here. No, I didn't think so, but for some reason my brain was telling me I always have to drop down here and get this key anyways, so even if I don't need it, I still have to drop down and get it. Mystique. What's up, Cheapers? Hey, good boy. What's up, good boy? What's you doing? What's you doing, husky things? He's doing husky things? Look at all the dinosaurs I let live. What about them? $69, dudes. Shit. Oh shit. Lucky. Who was Joan of Arc? Noah's wife? I love that one. It said Caesar was a salad dude. Yeah, I love that font. But it definitely does look weird. Especially like the 4. No bombs, eh? I love how people are like, the John Wick movies are the timeline where he went to military school. Jeez. Stop bullying me! How you performing here? I think I need that key. That's what makes this room horrible. Dudes. I really wanted that shield. That was the difference. If I would have had to use a potion, then no shield there. Cool. But we can get it now. full Triforce at 45 minutes, not bad. I need bombs. You guys need to oblige with the bombs. Somebody needs to oblige with the bombs. There we go. Now who wants to give us some more? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Thank you. Thank you. Ow. Yeah, I already opened that. They don't shoot you nearly as often if you have the shield. I don't know if it's like in the code, or if they just know it's going to deflect. So they only shoot shots that are applicable, so like the ones that, you know, you're facing the wrong way to them, then they'll shoot at you. So it's almost worth it to have the shield for that. Well, I tried. It's about impossible, and you really, I don't know, it's not impossible. Obviously speedrunners do it, still block clip this guy. Oh, there's all my shield durability. If I get hit by one more like that's the end of that. Yeah, let's just walk right in this guy. There wasn't all that long range I was planning on. Alright, we're gonna do one more. I have to use the restroom real quick and let the dog out, and we will do one more run and see if we can beat this 53-51, because it was kind of slop. So I will be back in just a couple minutes. We will do one more run, and then we can look forward to Braden's Binding of Isaac Repentance stream. So please don't go anywhere. If anything else, hit that like button, and subscribe, and share, and all those fun things. Appreciate you guys. Be back in just a couple minutes. Hey, Bloody Fatality. Sorry, I was just waiting for my dog to get in before we do the last run of the stream. The thumbnail is from concept art that they released. I believe some of these images were either in Nintendo Power themselves or are actually in the manual. Love these images. I'll switch it up the next time I run, but there's a skew of them that you can run through, and they're very fun, very cool. I was just trying to wait for the chief to get back in from his outside times, and it looks like he's just dorking around, so hopefully somebody else will let him in, and it won't mess our time up. But of course, if my dog needs to come in, I'm not professionally running this, I'm just trying my best to get my best time, so it's cool. Oh yeah, I definitely would want to watch that animation. I'm just gonna have to let them know I'm recording so that they can let him in. I'll be right back. Let it all go. Telling you, your dog will not care about the timing of your video. Dude, I wish I could get this to Teleview stuff. My god. Oh my god. I would... Dude. This 40th anniversary, that's what kind of stuff I was hoping they were going to do. It does say kill mode. Yes, it does say kill mode. Isn't that crazy? Oh. Shuckles and Pirate. Bastard. Now I'm definitely in a bad situation. Health-wise. Exactly what we wanted. Look, it's Super Proud Link. Wonder how many people's runs are just not optimized because they're waiting for that stuff. Yes. That's what I meant. No, he's barking. He's just gonna bark, man. I mean, I asked somebody else to let him in when he's barking. He's a Siberian Husky. It's not too cold for him. He's been out there for 7 minutes. He's just being a dork because he wanted somebody else to make some food. This is his reverse psychology. because the people I live with will give him treats every single time they bring him in, so he just does this so that he can get more treats. If it was raining, I'd be like, oh, I feel bad. I just want one of them to help me out when I'm not speedrunning. It doesn't matter, I can stop a video, but like, if I stop right now, it's literally going to take time off my speedrun, because they won't literally get up off the couch and go open the door. Now I'm gonna do it. Now everything's just fucked. Everything is fucked now. I don't know why I bother asking for assistance. It's really why I don't like asking for help. Yep. I don't have enough time to restart to get a full run in, so we're just gonna have to let it go. It just concerns me because now he's not barking and they didn't let him in. And just like, I told him I had enough time to do one run. God, it just frustrates the shit out of me, man. And I'm trying to stay positive. I just don't want my dog to suffer, and I don't want it to be that I'm running a run that's going to get me 53 minutes and change again. Like, that's just... Ugh. So fucking annoying. Just scuffed to even get through this one now. It's a... What time is it? I just don't know if this is supposed to happen. I guess it's not supposed to happen. I'm not gonna have enough time to get another run in and not encroach on Brayden's time. What? I don't get it. Alright. That's all I had time for, was enough. I'm just trying to think of some way to recomp my time. I don't know. I'm really frustrated right now. What's up, Two Mops? We got one run in, that's all. I mean, I don't have time to do another full run, and I'm so fucking mad right now. Any interest in seeing a playthrough of this? I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea where to go. I don't even have a sword. You have no idea what's going on right now. I don't have time to do another full run, so I just figured I'd throw on Contra, just run through it real quick. Here's the translation of the actual whole game. We got the cutscenes all cut out, we got all the between scenes all cut out in the United States. Oh, it had a name. Okay. Come on! God, I suck. Uh-huh. Waterfall is probably one of the hardest stages for sure. Yep. I feel like it's, I don't know. Let me find something else to throw on. One more random thing to throw on for you guys. Just trying to fill out the time, man, because I didn't have enough time to do another full run, but I really don't want to step on Brace toes. I'm really looking forward to his Binding of Isaac Repentance stream after this. That'll run probably close up to the Hades 2 stream that will be 1:55 a.m. EST is when we've been running it. So in between this and that will be Binding of Isaac Repentance, which Braden's been trying for some really difficult runs in that game. For sure. Let's see. Just for funsies, just for me. Jeez. Get the hell out of here! No. Oof. What a crappy boss. Yep. Yep. I don't know why I pushed that button. I don't know why I did. I don't know why. I don't know why. I literally shouldn't have pushed the damn button. Now I have to do the whole thing. No, we're not doing that again, right? We're not doing that again, chat. I feel like the Uncle Sam boss was the optional boss. No, we're not doing that again. No way. No. Not happening. I got like 10 minutes, right? What time is it? What game can I beat in 10 minutes? There isn't a lot. What's up, Chief? Real problem child over here. I want to ask Mark Cerny that, like, what's the logic behind the magic wand showing up? Ooh. Man. That's as many deaths as the entire run. One more. One more, and then you will have your Braden-led Binding of Isaac Repentant stream. Good luck for his runs. He deserves all of the luck. Hopefully you guys will tune in. And then the rest of your Vid-Bits programming schedule for will then go into early Monday morning. I guess that's what's considered. 1:55 a.m. EST is our starting time for our Hades 2 streams across the clock there. It's been amazing support. We garnered, you know, let's just say 1 1/3 years worth of watch time over the last 2 streams. So 11,400 watch hours over 10 hours worth of content that I created. So it's been a blessing for you guys to support it at that level. A lot of you know, support on YouTube's algorithm to put it on after other people's stuffs that they've watched. I've been getting a lot of feedback that it's been on their television, smart TVs and stuff, so thank you to that. I hope and pray that that continues. We're very, you know, thankful for those blessings, and yeah, it's just been super awesome. I mean, it takes 4,000 watch hours and 100 subscribers to start a monetized YouTube channel, and we literally, the last 2 Hades 2 streams were enough to monetize a channel on just not the subscribers aspect, but the watch hours aspect on both of those streams. Just insane to me. 11,400 hours, and just a mere 48 hours worth of streaming them. thousands of views, but no subs off of those streams, so it's crazy. Did get a very blessed boon on the Zelda streams yesterday. When the biggest of all time in one stream, we got 17 subscribers off that stream, so thank you guys, whoever saw that and supported yesterday, and our new subs for that. Thank you so much. Slopping my way through this last run here. Slopping my way through. Yeah, let's just slop through it. Let's just slop through it. Oh, if you don't have the momentum coming out of the chute here, then you won't be able to get up this easily. Now somebody thinks you're outside, dude. After all that. After I said, please, let him in, let him in. Alright. Again, please get hyped up. Braden's Binding of Isaac Repentance stream will be next, so please hit that notification button, and we'll literally be within 5 to 10 minutes after I finish this. He has been working on some Blue Baby runs. I don't know what he's going to run tonight, but it's been crazy. Then after that, after his stream, 1:55 a.m. EST, the Hades 2 madness continues as we continue to finish out the relationship trees and trying to wake Hypnos and all that fun stuff. So lots more Vid-Bits action for the day, but definitely appreciative of all the new subscribers and people hanging out. And yeah, there's another Marble Madness clear for you guys. But yeah, until next time, which is going to be later, but I'll be modding Braden's stream, so please hang out with that. We'll see you soon. Until then, it's been Brian, aka Pops from the Vid-Bits. Thank you very much to Bloody Fatality, to 2Mops422, H91 Rex, to Ty Volpinator, to Tech Guy for being a member. Thank you so much to EFJ for being a member. You guys are amazing. And until next time, guys, like I said, it's been Brian, aka Pops from the Vid-Bits. Good games, good goals, and good RNG, guys. We'll see you soon on the next one.